Hello everyone, I'm Emma and I'm your storyteller for tonight. Tonight's story is called Terence the Wren and this is chapter 15. What happened next came as a bit of a commotion. It all happened so fast, and yet in the moment itself everything seemed to occur slowly, like time slowed down because so many things happened at once. As the cat had leapt from his hiding place, Len and Sam had no choice but to scatter. Len leapt one way and Sam the other. One could scamper and the other leap, and so they did what they could use and tried to escape. The cat looked ferocious as it flew through the air, baring its teeth, claws out, ready to take down its prey. Sam and Len had found no hole in the hedge, and so they were forced to stay on the same side as the cat. There had been no time to find a better escape. Terence saw the cat take his pounce and flapped and squawked some more, not knowing what else he could do. In scattering, Len and Sam did manage to at least slightly confuse the cat, or amuse him. They weren't sure which, but it didn't matter. What did matter is that it brought them some more time. And as Sam scampered away in one direction and Len hopped and leaped in the other, the cat wasn't sure which to follow first. Should he take the squirrel with all those teeth and claws, or should he go for the frog? Much less fur on a frog. As he weighed up his choices, suddenly something happened that he hadn't bargained on. All of a sudden, the cat was under attack. Stunned at first, the cat had no idea what was going on. He was being pecked at quite viciously by a little brown wren. In a flurry of feathers and flapping wings, the cat was clawed and pecked and clawed again by this frenzied flapping foe, and it was all he could do but to try and claw back in self-defence. The bird seemed crazed as it continued its attack, and it was smart as it kept aiming for the cat's eyes. And anyone who knows cats knows they have very soft eyes, which would not fare well if they were clawed or pecked at. The cat let out a cross hiss and a howl as it swung its paws and claws, flailing wildly around in an attempt to swipe its attacker. But the wren was too fast, and it continued to hop and peck and claw. At moments the cat was sure he was seeing double. He'd never known a wren to move so fast. It was as if there were two of them, or three, or more. He couldn't be sure, but surely this couldn't just be the work of one wren, could it? Sam and Len both stopped and turned when they heard the cat's hiss and howl, and the sight that greeted them will remain lodged in their minds forever. As to their great surprise, there was Terence, with now seemingly fully functioning wings, aggressively, even savagely, attacking the cat. The cat couldn't understand him, but his friends could. With each peck and claw and flap, Terence was shouting at the cat, "Don't you dare attack my friends," he said. "Pick on someone your own size." And before they knew it, suddenly the cat was surrounded. How could this be? They weren't sure, but either Terence was somehow moving faster than the speed of light, or he had multiplied, and there were now another 4 wrens all joining in the fight. There were screeches and squawks, flapping and fighting, pecking and clawing, and the wings. There were wings every which way they looked, as the cat was almost hidden behind a blur of flapping feathers. The cat screeched a frightened "Wow!" and scarpered. He was not expecting such an attack, and neither was he used to it. He did not like it one jot, so off he scurried as fast as he could and shot back through the hedge to find somewhere he could lick his wounds. Len and Sam made their way over to the small triumphant flock, for they had saved them and saved the day. "Wow!" they both exclaimed. "That was something else," said Len. "I've never seen such a spectacle," said Sam. "Thank you so much," they both said together. Terence hopped over to see his friends. He was joyful and victorious and so excited to show off his wings. "Look, look, did you see?" he said as he jumped joyously around, showing off his wings as he went. "My wings! Aren't they great?" "You've certainly already put them to good use," exclaimed Sam. And with that, Terence hopped over to the other wrens. "This," he said, as he raised a wing to point at one of the wrens, "is my family. And he hopped around each and every one of them, hugging them with his wings as he went. "Oh, Terence, we've missed you so much," said his mum. "Even your brother and sister have missed you," said his dad, and the other two wrens nodded in agreement. "When we heard all that commotion on the top of the hedge, we came over to investigate," said his dad. "And there you were," said his mum, "my missing baby." And so the wrens explained how they couldn't find Terence after he hopped off to get away from the cat when their family nest had fallen in the storm. "We searched and searched," said his mum. "We'd all but given up," said his dad forlornly. "But then, there you were, and what's more, you were attacking a cat." "Well, we weren't going to let you take on a cat on your own." "So we all joined in," said his siblings. "That's amazing," said Len. "Sam and I are so grateful. You saved our lives." "Yes," said Sam, "although there is still one question in my mind." "What's that?" asked Terence. "How did you find your new wings?" said Sam, rather perplexed at all this. "Oh, he didn't," chipped in his mum. "He never needed any. He's had the right wings all along. They just weren't ready yet." "Oh, I see," said Sam. "Well, they certainly seem ready now." Len suddenly looked a little disappointed at this news. "Why the long face?" asked Sam. "Oh, it's nothing really," said Len. It's just after we had so much fun in the glider, I was thinking I might have been able to get Terence's old wings and, give them a try. When he'd found his new wings, and he didn't need the old ones anymore." "Ah, I see," said Sam. "So you're disappointed you won't be able to try them out, as there are no other wings." Len looked sheepish. "Yeah, I suppose I am a bit." But with that, Terence said, "I have an idea. Be back in a jiffy." Terence shot off and beckoned to his family to follow, and within moments they were back, this time carrying something between them as they flew in the air. "It's Jenny!" exclaimed Sam, and the wrens placed Jenny at the foot of a nearby tree. Sam wasted no time in unravelling the twine the wrens had carefully wound back up, as he hopped and scampered and scurried, clattering his claws on the bark as he set to work, tying all his knots and remaking his winch. "Come on," said Sam when he'd finished, and he beckoned Len into their fabulous flying machine, ready for takeoff. And that's the end of this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Sleep well. See you soon.